Kyle shouldn't have exited the screen.
Sorry, I didn't mean to exit the screen there. I just stopped sharing the screen and it just stopped the video. Hopefully you can hear me again. Hopefully it's you've refreshed your Facebook. Um, so yeah, so basically what we're going to chat about now is just when you finish. Yeah, here we go. Numbers are starting to come up again. Once you've finished, folks. Great.
Yeah, Jeff,
Thanks,
thanks.
Jeff. Back again. Apologies. It'll be a lot smoother and slicker next time. Certainly on Saturday anyway. I'll wait until everyone's back. I'll just ramble until we're all here again. We're just gonna we'll be a few more minutes and then make sure that you it's now what are we Wednesday, so you should be starting to think about carbs. I'm not gonna tell you what to
No, they're
eat,
wanting to
but
go and get their pizzas just now, but you keep rambling and turning off Facebook.
right. So once you've finished, folks, make sure that you exit. You leave. We can't have you hanging around, unfortunately, this year. As Debbie said in the race handbook, have a party in your car, have a party on your way home, however you're going to get home. Have your own wee party.
You'll get drunk on the one windswept, probably.
Probably, yeah, no doubt. We don't know the percentage and what type of windswept it is yet, but I'm sure it'll be a 3%er for me is a strong one. So yeah, so once you finish, you'll get your medal, you'll get your beer, and yeah, you can hang about for a couple of minutes, no doubt. And then you'll end up having to head off. Unfortunately, it's as simple as that.
We're as gutted as you are. We want to celebrate
Yeah, I
with
know.
you. We've put
Yeah,
in so much, just to reiterate how much work we've done.
yeah,
The applications that we've had to make, the plans that we've had to rejig. Scottish Athletics, they granted a licence before. Last minute yesterday, they asked us for
yeah. Just
revised plans
all the
again.
information, which is absolutely fine, But just to reiterate, folks, Scottish Athletics are really happy with our risk assessment and our event management plan.
Likewise,
So
Forestry Commission, that was
Forestry
8 months
Commission as well. That took a while
of
to
begging.
get approved, and I've had to send risk assessments to them, which is understandable. The time it took them to process that was frustrating and pulling out hair, but we got there in the end. So yeah, we're delighted to have a race of some measure.
But
It's
we're
just
just
not what
sorry we
we
can't celebrate
yeah,
with you at the
and
end.
really, again, anyone who's listening who was meant to be running, I'm really sorry that you can't run if you're in those tiered areas. I know there's some messages coming in the inboxes now. Some people aren't on the entry list. I'll find out why that is, and we'll get that rectified if we have to.
Are there any other questions?
So yeah, I'll give you guys this opportunity now to ask any questions that might be relevant. There's probably no doubt something that I haven't mentioned.
Oh, Danny, that's a
Um,
good question. Is it far to walk or waddle back to the car? It's
Depends which way your car is.
well, no, if they park at Bucky High School,
Yeah.
maybe park at the finish line. It's not far. I think you can
Well,
cross a field.
what to do though is on the race handbook you've put some car parking areas, locations,
Oh
haven't you?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just have a look at the handbook and you'll have a note of some of the various car parking
Thanks,
around
Mary.
Bucky. So just make sure that you have a look at that. Also do your own research too, and that's the joy of ultra running. I can't prepare you, I can give you the tools, but yeah, make sure that you do your own prep as well. And just to reiterate, really important, self-sufficient, self-supported. So you need to make sure that you're race ready by the time you get on that bus as well. One thing I'm going to mention is before I go into questions is we have a race medic, Sean Stone, who's really experienced race medic, who goes around all the different ultras around Scotland. Um, and you want to put a message on the briefing, and I'll read it to you. Care for those around you, but do not touch other runners. No NSAIDs, which is all your
Nonsense.
ibuprofen and things like that. Any issues, call me and talk before a small problem becomes a big one. If you do have an issue that you want him to know about, his mobile number is on the handbook. So please give him a call, give him a message before race day, and yeah, he hopefully be able to help you out with that as well if it's any medical issue that you want to resolve that I may not know about as well. So yeah, going back to some of the questions.
Ali, I like your question. If
Well, let's go.
it's you're responsible for if you find a Coke lying on the ground, if you want to drink it,
If you're running along and there's a random bottle of full fat Coke on the ground, would it be okay to drink and dispose of bottle responsibly?
Depends what was happening on Friday night, why that bottle was there, what it's filled with.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Love it, Ali. Love it. Yeah, aftershocks, headphones allowed. I'm good. For me, they're not in-ear headphones. I've got aftershocks headphones. I think they're brilliant.
He's sponsored, so you can't say no to
can't
them.
Say. I got a freebie from our podcast, but make sure that the volume's low when it comes to main roads, because it's really important. If people, if somebody's coming behind you and they're shouting and you're all over the place, then you need to hear them. So I'm going to leave that one up to you, Ryan. Alan, Kyle, I've not received race pack wave number.
Jamie answered that one, that it's in the handbook.
Yeah, it's in the handbook if you want to check that. So several ones we've got.
I think Chris asked if you can leave a bag drop at registration.
There's not going to be any registration at the start line. Sorry, not the start line. There's not going to be a registration where the buses are. There's going to be nothing there. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no way we can store your kit. But Chris, message me and let me know if there's any way I can help.
Mates rates. Jokes.
We obviously, again, before we'd be able to be a little bit more flexible with these things, but again, our hands are hugely tied, and I don't think some of you will understand how difficult it is to organise a race.
I know. Thanks for your support. We didn't want comments when we said that. We just really hope that you appreciate that we have put so much effort into being able to just have a race. So for the guys still lucky to be participating, and unfortunately for those who can't, we just hope that you'll like this regardless. It'll be a bit of fun. You'll get to show out off some of your training, and then you can come back next year to our series.
Yeah, exactly. But before,
and smash it.
Exactly. Just before we go into that'll be the last bit. I'm going to say, this, we haven't taken the organising this lightly. There's been times where we're having to cancel it because of it does look like our hands are completely tied. But as I said, we've done thorough risk assessments. We've been liaising with Scottish Athletics. We've been liaising with Forestry Commission. And obviously the government guidelines, we're adhering to those, and it's as safe as we can make it. So please be assured that we have put in as much measures and the correct measures in place to ensure that you guys are safe on the road or on the trail. So
anyone not on the handbook on the start list, we'll message you separately.
Yeah, there's a few folk saying they're not on the handbook. Again, we'll have to investigate why that is. One of the reasons could be if you're in the tier 3 area, we're having to take you off it for obvious reasons. We can't have, unfortunately, we can't have tier 3 runners coming into a tier 1 area. So, So other than that, the only other thing I'm going to mention is, as some of you know, we have launched the Murray Way Ultra Series, which is next year, and it's a series of 4 races. So have a look at the website and check out the dates. It's the murraywayultras.com, and we've got 4 different races. We have the Dava Way 50k, the Murray Coastal Trail 50. We've got the Speyside Way Ultras, both the original one and also the 100k one from Aviemore all the way to Bucky
you like
as well.
This year on Saturday, you might want to do the 100k
there you go.
next year.
The Murray Way 100 as well. So that takes in all 3 of those ways. Which is going to be epic, and there's also a chance to sign up to them to all of those
for a discount and a special prize if you complete them.
Exactly. It might be a belt buckle and maybe something else, but so other than that, I don't think there's anything else that I want to say. Just a huge thank you to everyone who's come on board and you've listened to the race briefing. Apologies, it's been an hour, but I think we got there.
Surely you were expecting an hour with this guy.
Yeah, if you do want to hear me rambling more, I am on a podcast with my friend Tom Bryan, Tartan Running Shorts podcast, and we'll hopefully catch you guys on Saturday, bright and early. Please don't be late. The buses will leave without you.
The waves will just start too.
The waves will just start as well, bang on too. So, thank you so much, folks. And any questions that you have, please email us.
Rod.
Question: why is Chewbacca...
I like to end things with a joke. Why is Chewbacca considered a pro? Because he doesn't make Wookiee mistakes.
Brilliant. Love it. Love it. Right. So anyway, on that note, get any issues you have, please email me. Try not to Facebook message the Speyside Way Ultras because, there's messages coming everywhere. So I will respond to them if they're urgent on Saturday. I do understand there's people maybe waiting for a reply. It's I'll get to you guys as soon as I can.
For those doing the aid stations, no, we're supplying the fuel. You guys show up. We'll be there with the table and the fuel and everything for you around that area. And you've got my number if you're not sure of the exact location. But hopefully in the maps, in the volunteer handbook that we made, you can see the rough place that you guys will be placed. And don't be scared for hands and stuff out. We don't expect you to do that. Runners, you guys aren't going to be given things. Please just take the bottle of water and the snack with your mask on and go.
Yep, brilliant. Okay, thanks very much, folks. Great to, I can't hear you, but I can see some of your messages, but I'll hopefully hear and see you on Saturday morning.
Thank you for all the support and enjoy taper time, carb loading.
Enjoy. Thanks very much. Now, I don't know how to end this.
The end live video.
End live video, there you go.